And welcome in, everyone. As you haven't missed much so far, we're in the first inning, no score. Now at the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10, Bryan Reynolds.
Up next for the Buccos, Bryan Reynolds. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Chris Archer gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Just foul. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. Push to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Batting fourth.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle. With the plate, the batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. Hard hit ball to second. Newman's got it to second for one. Throw on to first, two gone. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will. Leading off the inning, Colin Moran, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Chapman ready, the 1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So now to the plate, Josh Bell. 2-2.
2-2.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Torres. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the runner will score from second. So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. To the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. A bouncer up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Batting ninth.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 3 and the Pirates nothing. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter.
Your attention, please.
Popped him up. Higashioka is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Jared Oliva.
Stepping up to the plate, Jared Oliva, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit to short. Torres scoops it up. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Batting ninth, the left fielder.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Pablo Reyes. Alexander Vizcaíno is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Alexander Vizcaíno.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Torres hit the bag. On to first, and it's dropped. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Now at the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 3-0. Now to the plate, Gio Urshela, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. The 1-1 home. Sliced hard on the ground, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Reynolds is on the move for it. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A two-run job by Clint Frazier, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. Takes this the other way to right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard, we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Alexander Vizcaino. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. On to first, a double play. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. He's around first, heading for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
JT Brubaker is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Aaron Judge will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
In now, Gleyber Torres. Reynolds has it for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. The Yankees. Standing in, Kevin Newman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the...
On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, the leadoff man will be allowed to reach here.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booting the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win this. despite your defense instead of because of it. But they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
Mike Ford is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Colin Moran. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. LeMahieu is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no base hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
No, they're up by a boatload early on in this one. You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And there's 1 down now. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reyes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Roll. Breaking ball up and away, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
At the plate now, Clint Frazier. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Yanks leave. All set for the.
Let's play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're at.
Here's the 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch fouled away. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 3-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Ready now, Jacob Stallings. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he popped him up. Green just to the left of the mound. 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Jared Oliva.
Now batting, Jared Oliva. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Number 39 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 39.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. The 2-1 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
The first baseman, Mike Ford.
So now to the plate, Mike Ford. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The left fielder, Stanton.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Ford at third. Stanton is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here now the 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk close, but yet so far one strike from getting out of this inning, but a big two-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Pablo Reyes.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
The third baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping up now, Kevin Newman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Pirates. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Brandon Waddell gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela. Line toward right center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. Hit out toward second. One there. Throw is dropped at first. And as a result, they'll be forced to settle for just the 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Ford. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
10.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit on the ground to third. The tag gets one. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Kevin Kramer is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to
now pitching for the Yankees.
one pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Cole Tucker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. No runs, no hits, and one error in the contest for the Pirates so far. All even now, 2-2. Struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Cole Tucker is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Jason Martin will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Last half of the seventh here, and next will be the imposing power bat, Aaron Judge. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Gleyber Torres. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Kyle Higashioka. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. O'Neill Cruz is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
O'Neill Cruz.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now back, right fielder, Jared.
At the plate, Jared Oliva. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3 and 2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Richard Rodriguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Jose Osuna is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. High in the air out to center field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. So standing in, Gio Urshela, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Clint Frazier. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-2. On a line to shortstop. On to first, and they get the double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Standing in, Pablo Reyes starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th. Anthony Alford will move into the...
Play ball.
Now pitching for the New York.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Slow roller down the third baseline. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Back up the middle. And there goes the combined no-hitter. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is where you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aroldis Chapman pitches well enough to get the W. Chris Archer couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.